didn't slam the door, I didn't raise my voice. I packed my things in silence, like it was a choice. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to say, and then left to prove, begging left to sin. I'm walking out quietly, with my head still high. No drama in my leaving, no tears left to cry. Choose a different truth and put me first. I'm walking out quietly, but I'm not unsure. I finally learned the difference between love and endurance. I'm walking out quietly, but I'm not unsure. I finally learned the difference between with peace. We left words hanging in the air, like they'd come back someday. But some things don't return, they just fade. I don't need the ending to understand. I don't need the ending to understand. No, may I finish sentence? No more unfinished sentence. No waiting for a sign. Stop rereading moments that were never mine. Silence doesn't mean confusion. Sometimes it's the truth, and I'm done translating what you didn't choose. No more unfinished sentence. I write my own today. As I left, I write my own today. No more unfinished sentence. I write my own today. That's enough. I pass the places we once knew, and feel it just not the same. The ache is quieter now, almost kind. Hide this way. I don't rewrite the past, I just leave it where it belongs. I remember us without crying. That's how I know I'm free. Thank you. You showed up when it was easy, left when it was hard. I kept lowering my needs to meet you where you are. Oh, love shouldn't feel this small. You love me just not enough, and that's something I accept. Not everyone who cares is meant to stay. I don't hate you for it, I just see it clear. I deserve a love that doesn't disappear. You love me just not enough, and I need more than that. I choose me just not enough, and I need more than that. I choose me. I choose me. It wasn't shouting, it was a sentence said to calm. My chest went quiet before it broke. That's how I knew everything changed the day I formed. Already been the day I found out I didn't scream or fall apart. I just watched the future leave my heart. It still hurts when I remember, but not like before. Pain changed. still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I thought the truth would end me. I thought I'd lose my ground. But the pain arrived quieter than the fear I'd carried around. Shock has a strange way of slowing time. It hurt less than we expected. Still sharp, but not the same. I didn't fall apart, I stayed. Pain doesn't vanish, it just learns a new shape. And this one lets me breathe between the breaks. It hurt less than I expected. That's how I knew I'd grown. I'm still standing. I replayed it 1,000 times. Every word, every sign. Anger used to live here. Now it doesn't fit. Now it don't need revenge to heal. I don't need revenge to heal. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not angry anymore. I just understand you chose what you could give. I chose to stand. Forgiveness isn't forgetting. It's refusing to stay in a moment that already passed. freedom. I let it go. I won't pretend it meant nothing just because it ended wrong. There were nights we were honest, there were moments we belonged. Both can be true, both can be true. All we had was real ones, and it still couldn't last. I don't hate the memory, I just don't go back. I don't rewrite history to make it hurt less. I let it stay complicated and race. What we had was real once. That's enough. What we had was real once. That's enough. Good. When I had nothing clever to say, they didn't ask me to. They sat with me in silence like only real friends do. That's how I survived. My friends stayed when love walked out. They didn't try to fix me, they just didn't leave. They knew my worst versions and loved me through. That's when I remembered what's true. My friends stayed, and that saved me. tearful. You never ask the questions, you just listen through. I didn't notice at first how steady you were. You weren't loud, just present. You were always there. You were always there through the worst of me, not trying to be chosen, just choosing me. Now I see the difference between attention and care, and suddenly the room feels different. You were we were always there, and I was finally ready to see. You were always there, and I was finally ready to see. I thought you were just kind, the way you checked in late, the way you stay consistent, never asking for my heart. I didn't know kindness could mean more. I thought you were just kind, but now I see the care. You weren't waiting for a moment, you were already there. You never crossed the line, never made it hard. You let me heal right where we are. I thought you were just kind. Now I'm not so sure. Said you loved me quietly for longer than I knew. You told me late one night, like it wasn't a big thing. Said you loved me quietly for longer than I knew. Drugstead newly path, you loved me in silence, never asked for more. You stood in the background while I healed from before. And suddenly the past made sense, why you never pushed. You loved me in a way that didn't bruise. You loved me in silence, and that says everything. You loved me in silence, and that says everything. I hear it now. I replayed every moment, every late night talk, and saw it differently from where I stand now. That changes everything. The way I see your face, the way my heart reacts when you say my name. I'm not rushing forward, I'm just aware something real is standing right there. pretend I'm fearless. I still remember pain, but you don't make me anxious. You don't feel the same. I'm afraid, but I trust you, and that's new for me. You don't rush my heart, you let it breathe and move. I'm afraid, but I trust you, and that's new for me. You don't rush my heart, you let it breathe. You don't promise forever, you just stay tonight. And somehow that feels right. I'm afraid, but I trust you enough to try. I'm afraid, but I trust you enough to try. I'm afraid, but I trust you enough to try. I'm afraid, but I trust you. I'm afraid, but I trust you. Enough to try. myself this time. Didn't build a wall. I let the moment happen. I let myself fall. I didn't brace myself this time. Didn't build a wall. I let the moment happen. I let myself fall. I didn't brace myself, and nothing broke. Your love arrived gently and stayed. I'm not counting exit. I'm not afraid to stay. I didn't brace myself, and I'm okay. I'm here. Dun, 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 ba-dun, dun. Da-dun, dun, dun, ba-dun, dun. Dun, da-da-da-da-dun, dun. You make love feel simple, like it's meant to be. No games, no guessing, just honesty. I forgot it could be easy until you, you make love. Dun, 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 dun. You make love. Dun, 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 dun. You make love. Dun, 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 dun. I rehearse my heart, love feels like a conversation, not a test, not a test. That's right, that's right. You make love. Dun, dun, dun. You make love. Dun, 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 dun. The past grew quieter as you stayed. That's how I knew. That's how I knew. That's how I knew. I stopped looking back without trying to. The future felt safer with you. I stopped looking back without trying to. The future has safer you. I'm building memories, not checking scars. I stopped looking back. I stopped looking back, and I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I asked the wrong questions for such a long time. You didn't change me, you alive. I matters you. I matters you. You feel like the answer I wasn't chasing. You fit my life, not my fear. With you I don't shrink, I expand. I expand. You feel like the answer I wasn't chasing. You fit my life, not my fear. I'm sure. like you.